Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Country Club. How are you this beautiful afternoon, or well, beautiful rainy afternoon? That's exactly what I've got here is beautiful rainy afternoon. Hopefully, the power will cooperate. Now, see, this thing's already starting off pissing me off this afternoon, saying I got a bad connection already, and it doesn't look like I've got a bad connection. Everything looks good, so we're going to keep it going good. All right, we got John Mack, Robert Reynolds, Felipe Goncalves, Joe Paddock, Tanner 3D, Hawk 3D, Proto Ben's in the house, Bruce Ennis, and Vince, the 3D medic. I hope you're three-dimensional. It would suck for you to show up and be 2D and like have to. How are we this afternoon? I had a shitty morning. Sorry about the language, but I had a crappy morning. I woke up this morning to a thermal runaway on a, 37-hour print. I'll go get it off the bed in a minute and show you. It really kind of ticked me off. Really, really did. Matter of fact, let me go get it now while I'm thinking about it. Push this back under here and see if I can get this off of this bed. Oh yeah, that was hard. That come right on off. And it was really, really kind of sad too because it was printing so well. Please give a huge shout out to Ricky. His songs are so good. Get on that Spotify hype. I watch him on Wednesday, man. He does a great job. But I was printing the Elder Lighthouse, and as you can see, I was past the top of the staircase here, and I woke up this morning. I had been running this on Repetier server. And I woke up this morning and the printer said thermal runaway, but the hot end was still moving around like it was printing. And it was like up here. So I was mad. Very, very mad. And when I tried to heat up the hot end, of course, it didn't heat up. So the thermal runaway was a real one. Either the thermistor quit or the heater cartridge quit or whatever. Any way you look at it, that's a wasted print. I don't even know what I could use this for at all. Been watching your friend on Instagram. He's singing, but he's drunk. I hear you. No, I get it, man. But on a lighter note, if I turn on this camera right here, you can see that I am still working on the MK2.5 upgrade, and I would like to continue that. Now, are y'all getting any buffering? Because I saw it jump up to like 1500 kilobits, which means that normally I'm having an issue with my internet, but hopefully not. Hey Gray, there's my daughter. Hawk's back home tomorrow, so you're coming back from Spain tomorrow. Hope your trip was fantastic, my friend. Looks good to you? Well, look at it. Of course it looks good. I mean, dang, I'm in it. But I do got work to do on this thing. So we're going to get started on this. I got to pull this assembly back up here. So let me cut off this right here. And let's go to the let me see if I can do the screen share. And I've got the overhead on. There's the screen share right there. I'm going to, let me see if I put this over here like that. Pull this down like so. I'm trying to scroll on that window. That won't work. I am actually way up here. Right here. I am right here. But of course I have a bed on mine already because I put the bed on it like I wasn't supposed to. Oh, don't be moving your table. You messed your Labrador puppy. I hear you. So I'm going to bring this down a bit. This is, as you can see, is not an MK2, but it is my MK2 clone that I am putting the MK2.5 on. Now I did have this is a mini Rambo. It had all Prusa parts on it. So, I mean, except for the power supply, of course. But the bed was an original Prusa that I took off and I laid somewhere, and I don't have no idea where I laid the dadgum heat bed. Yes, I do. It's on the floor down there. But it had an original Prusa bed on it, so this was as Prusa as you could get without being a Prusa. And of course, I don't have the integrated lead screws because, well, I wanted taller ones. All right, so now this says that I am supposed to lay this face down. Make sure I'm doing this right. Y'all make sure I keep this straight. No, I haven't got, have you got yours yet? No, I haven't gotten the MMU yet. All right, so we lay this face down. We're supposed to spread these wires over this way, these wires over this way, and these wires to the back, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I am correct in that assumption. What's up, Chris Self? How are you? Yeah, the problem, hold on. The problem, Vince, is I may be able to do that, and I measured it. I know exactly it's 69 millimeters tall. I may be able to do that, but I'll have to redo it, and I may do it up on the hypercube, and I'll see how it fits together. So we'll see how that goes. I may actually do that. I'm not going to say I will right this minute, but I might. That may be something that happens. All right, so let's see. What are we doing here? All right, so I have to feed those over that way, feed those over that way. Then we come up here and I've got 1 3 by 40, 1 M3 by 30, and 1 M3 by 18. All right, so let's see if we can get this straight. Let's go back up here to the top so I get these in the right place. There, there. All right, so these go over the left side. Well, of course they do. They wouldn't go over the right side. That would just be dumb. Y'all can keep talking. I'm gonna try to my best to keep up with chat today, like I'm supposed to. All right, so let's take this one, put it over here. All right, so those are done. All right, so now I need an M3 by 40. Let me move my table out here so I can get back to my parts. They are in here. Haven't considering the pallet. I don't think Shane will mind you considering the pallet. All right, there's a 40. That's 2 40s. There's a 30. And there's an 18. So I got all 3 of my screws ready. All right, so let's scroll down to the next set of pictures. We pop this up here. Oh, oh. All right. So those come through there, those come through the other side. Okay, the 30 right, 18 left, and the 40 at the top. All right, so let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna put the 40 in the top up here to hold it.
Destiny would like to talk. It's Destiny.
Ooh, get the drill. All right, so there's that one. Now let's pull these right here. Uh-oh. That's why you do it loosely. Loosen it back up some. Because you have to get these under that little hook there first. Then come through the channel. Right there. And I will tell you, most people are like, oh, that don't really matter. Yes, it does. It matters. Get them in the right spot or your x-axis won't work correctly, which mine probably will because it's not a true Prusa. But, yeah, do it right. Okay. Then we slide these right into here, which that's good. Okay, get in the slot for that. There we go. All of that's in there. Okay. So let's put all the screws in here. I don't want them on drill. Let's put them on 6. All right, there's one. The 30 goes on the right side. Yep. There's a 30. Let's do an 18. There's an 18. Extruder is mounted up. What the crap? That was pretty straightforward. Nobody talking. Y'all quit not talking. It's gonna aggravate me if y'all don't talk. Ain't the 12 of you on here anyway. Boring already? That it? Hold on. You won't ask if I got any mail. Hold on, I gotta get the right thing down here. Video capture. Hold on. Alright, so something like that. I know you're sleeping. You're taking a nap, I'm sure. Alright, so we got that. That is all, well, kinda. Let's put these in front there. The motor cable. Now you got to understand, I'm not using the traditional motors for these, so my wires are a little bit different. I'm not going to tell a story about that. Alright, so now I've got to have this little thing. Hold on, preparing the X cartridge. I'm going to need the X carriage, an M3 nut times 2, and M3 times 10. Alright, so I need this little part right here. Where's the back of the carriage? I don't see that part. Did I not print that? I'm going to be upset. That's not it. That's not it. Where is the part? I could have swore I had all these dadgum things printed. That's not it. That's the old one. That's the old one. I mean, god dang. Son of a buck. Well, we may not be doing the rest of this upgrade. Let me check my printed parts. Where'd I put that box at? Right there. Let me look. Oh, found it. It's down in here. It's right there. Woo! Well, I was gonna be upset. I was already getting there. Y'all saw it. All right, so we have this. We have this little funky piece right here. I've got an M40. I've got an M10, and I need 2 nuts. Don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it. There's one right there. Let me grab another one because I dropped one last night and I didn't pick up another one. So let me grab one out of my magic box over here. All right, so we got 2 nuts, 2 bolts, and this little funky piece. This has got to be the little tail to wire tie stuff too, which is pretty neat. All right, so first things first, we put at the M10, insert the M3 by 10 screws into the carriage back right there. All right, so let's see. All right, it's inserted right there, like it said. Hey, Paul Cumber, how are you? We are working on the Mark 2.5 upgrade, which is kind of hard to see, and I don't know if I got this camera plugged in. I do. So let's do this. Oh, crap, I can't do that. Let's turn off the overhead. Well, get over here so you can see what you're doing. Let's turn off the overhead. Turn on the 920. Did it even come on? I don't think it did. Move it up to the top. Yeah, it did. All right, good. Take the 920. Let's drag it down here. It's looking at the floor. Let's put it right over here. Maybe I won't jump on it too much. So you can see what I'm doing. All right. Good. You're here now, John? Sweet, buddy. All right, so the next thing I've got to do is, got that. Then I've got to put a nut on the back, it looks like. Nut, tighten M3, slides in the printed part. Okay. Wait a minute now. Okay, I see it. All right. We can do that. We can do that. So you got to pull this down into the part right here as an insert. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do. And it's got to be pretty daggum smooth because of the, all right, so now we remove this, place it back on the table. Yeah, see, that just inserts that nut for you, and it's below the bearing, which is cool. Oh. All right, so next we have, that's just a picture of that. Okay, that's good. Now we have the M40 going through the pigtail. Add the M3 nut. Stop at about half the length of the threads, the screws threads. All right, so which direction? All right, we're going in the small end. Maybe. All right, there we go. Now let's take this. All right, it is in. Then we got to put the nut on here about halfway. All right, we can do that. How are you, John? How's life treating you, buddy? All right, so there's that. About halfway. That looks about right. Okay, preparing the X carriage back part 4. All right. Okay. So place the X carriage. All right. Place the X carriage back as in the picture. Okay. So we lay it that way. So then we take this one right here and we screw that in. Whoa! Alright, so we're going to have to screw that in by hand because the whole dadgum piece wants to rotate, which is great. I don't guess I have to screw it in by hand. Now wait a minute now. The screw's tip should be aligned with the nut on the other side. Oh, okay, I got you. So leave it at the flat right there. Which way up? Which way up or down? All right, so that way right there. All right, now I got to tighten this little nut right there. Put that on there and give me some pliers. All right, what's up, Martin? How are you, buddy? All right, well, that should be pretty dadgum tight right there, I have to say. All right. Good and tight. Okay, that part is done. Let's see, what's next? Cable for the filament sensor. I think I have one of those. All right, let's go in the bag of tricks over here. Oh yeah, see, it's right down there. Get that out of there. Hey Carl, how are you, buddy? Yeah, level the 4 corners in the middle and have at it. sir. Okay, so this should go right on there and just clip. Don't really clip, but okay. Why would you put the... So they want the Rambo fitting on there. Use the cable from the previous step. White, blue, black, and red. White, blue, black, and red. That's good. Create a small loop. You leaving, Hawk? Just dropped in to say hello. All right, buddy, you have a safe trip back home. All right, so we got to create a small loop right there. And then what? I'm gonna clip it down into there. Okay, so you're in there. Good deal. What do you mean I'm not done yet? No, I ain't done yet. I didn't do nothing after I got off the stream yesterday. I'm gonna do all this on the stream. All right, so those we have to start feeding through. Push the cables from the extruder through the back. Start with the front print fan and fender probe. In the next step, add the extruder motor and left hot end fan. Slide the X carriage back towards the X axis. Alright, so I use those. And the filament sensor, okay. So these four go through the hole this way. There. And there. It's actually quite a bit different than the original Mark III. Now, I think you can do the upgrade for this on the Mark III. This upgraded hot end, I believe you can do that. I mean, do I want to take mine apart? No, because it works really well. And I don't want to change it. All right, get through there, motor connector. There we go. All right, so then we slide this toward. Did he? Hold on. What bearings do I have? These are printed PLA. They are not store-bought in any way, shape, or form. These are the ones that I printed. That I actually was going to use on my country bow, but I didn't trust them. So when I built this one, I'm like, you know what? I can do that. So I built them, and I'll be danged if they hadn't been fantastic. I mean, really, they have been outstanding bearings. They really have. Okay, so there's that. That goes right in there. Those go right there. Let me make sure all this is snug and fit. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I actually touched on that just a second ago. My wife said, look at Chris' question. But that's the only thing on a mirror without a BL Touch. I don't know of one unless you have a, what is it, the other type of sensor. Conductive, the ones that'll trigger off of anything. But the problem is then, yeah, just out of normal PLA. Nothing but PLA. That's what those bearings are. Now, they may have to get replaced sooner or later. I don't know. Right now, they're working fine, so that's what they're going to be. And, hey, Michael Stoffel. So the only thing really and truthfully that I know for that is to just level the four corners in the middle and call it good. All right, so what's it say? Mounting the X carriage back. Using 5 M3x10 screws, tighten the parts together in the following order. Start in the middle and ensure proper alignment. Continue in the corners, tighten all screws equally. Alright, so first let's put an M3x10 in the middle, and I'm not going to use a drill for this one right off. I'm going to use my hand for this one. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one's actually easier. There's more steps involved, I believe. But I believe this is easier than the Mark III. the original one that I had. I believe so. Not 100% sure, but I believe it is. All right, so I'm going to you know, I don't know about y'all, but I am always still amazed at designing this stuff. And that's why it's a 400 before. I know, man. I get you. What's up, Robot Hut? Yeah, an inductive sensor. That's the one. And what's up, Andy? It still amazes me that, you know, you can design these parts and just put them together, and then you're building another printer out of parts that you just printed. That is just, it is friggin' cool to me. Did I not put some nuts in there somewhere where I was supposed to? Did I miss one? No. Now, that being said, there we go. See, had to put a little elbow to it because, you know, printed bearings and all, they're not quite as smooth. And that may be, you know, part of the problem here, Martin, that I'm will run into with this, is that they aren't as smooth. Therefore, the parts are held apart a little bit more. But from what I can see, it's tightening down pretty good. Pretty doggone good. Oh, cool. Cool, that's awesome. Yeah. All right. Next one. I don't want to go in there. Why? Why do you not want to go in? Get in there. I know doggone well it ain't that much out of alignment. Am I missing something? No, it's not ABS. This is PETG. Actually, when you buy the upgrade, they give you a roll. I say give you a roll. You bought a roll. Wait a minute now. Something's in the way, or something's not right, because, okay, I see. I see the issue now. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I may have to get me a Allen key and stick in there and pull these down just a touch, because the nuts are a little high. Well, they don't look it. Looks like I'm centered in the hole. I'm moving my whole table. Why? That's ridiculous. I see the two nuts right there. For some reason, these screws don't want to screw in there. Let me see if these will go in one of them. Now that's just strange right there, because I can definitely see the nuts in there, but it's like they're too small for the screws. It is M3 by 10s, right? M3 by 10s. Oh, is it the bottom of the extruder? Okay. What's up, Thomas? Hey, Ty Laws. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. I was looking at the wrong place. I see it now. It's clear as mud. At least I guess it is. Yeah, they go down there. All right, there we go. That's more better. All right, love it when a plan comes together. Why we do this thing live, so y'all can tell me, hey, stupid, look. Everybody's doing great, or at least I am. Didn't start off that way, but you know, the day progressed and here we are. Better than I was this morning. All right, let's get them all tightened down good. Maybe. Oh yeah. Good and snug. Good and snug. You know, it's really cool though. I mean, really, after this is done, I still got half a roll of the PETG that he sent you. So printing more parts would be fine. Now, I did print the case, the new case. I am not going to mount it, because in order to do the 2040 extrusions, you have to change the box. What's up, Chris Freeze? So you have to change your box in order to do that. And I'm not willing to change it because you have to redesign the way the hinges mount and stuff like that. Now, I do believe that there is one on Thingiverse for the 2040s that I can swap to. All right, so let's go. Turn the overhead off. Oh, come on, over here. Let's turn off the 920, turn on the overhead. So there we go. We're down from the top again. Where are we at here? All right, preparing the nylon filament. Not nylon filament again. All right. Let's find that piece of nylon. I know it's in here. There it is right there. All right, now I got to snip one end of it. Side cutters. Yep. Make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Thread tip must be pressed through the opening in the X carriage back to a circular slot in the X carriage. The part shown without cable. Up. What's up, Joe? Hey, Mike Wally. No trimming, just snip the end of it. Let's spread these apart like it said to do here. Maybe. Come on. There you are. Let's put this right in the middle. Right there. It feels like it's in there. Yep, it's pretty tight in there. Good deal. Alright, so what's next? Okay, so let's take all of those except the hot end and let's wrap some. Wait a minute now. Did they really do that this time? The largest and longest one around the cable and the nylon filament. Wrap on the cable holder. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna zip. All right. So let's wrap it up then. Turn it up some. Ricky wouldn't know nothing about that song. I know he don't ever have to sing that. Poor old boy, it ain't his fault. It's so hard not to stare. All right, so let's do 3. Let's roll that on up there to the back end. Right there. That looks about right. Then they want me to find some wire ties. Did they give me any wire ties? Yeah, they gave me some. Did they ever give you any wire ties with a Prusa? Hey, Minnesota Maker. It is taking it apart is fun, but you know it's different when it's not an actual Mark II. All right, so first one in the first slot right there. Does it tell you where to put the wire ties? Yeah, okay. I put it on backwards. I think it'll be all right. I don't believe it's going to mess with anything else. All right, so there's you, and you. Okay. That's one. I'm gonna put the other one on backwards just to, for all you OCD folks out there. No, I'm just kidding. It's going on the same way. I don't want to upset my OCD followers on here. All right, that's 2. Let's do number 3. Okay, we'll tell you, that to me is a much better cable management solution than the other, even on the Mark III. That is very, very stout. Let's tighten these down. And it doesn't say to yet, but I'm gonna clip them now. You're back, Paul? Good. I'm still working on this. I am not gonna tell a lie. All right. So there. Let me see if I can swap these cameras out again. Gotta try to get this one to come up and stay up and do its thing. All right, so I don't have a button for that one, so I have to do it manually. Turn it off, turn it on, because I can't have them both on at one time. Woo, that's some bright aluminum. There we go. As you can see right here, well, you probably can't see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on that. I have put the wire ties, and I know this is probably the most boring stream ever. Ever. Alright, so we are doing that. Alright, so what's next? Shut up, woman. What's wrong with you? Bring me a water. That'd be nice of you. Alright, so let's cut that off and let's go to the next one. What is next? Am I buffering? I don't see buffering here, Ricky, but could be. Oh, wait a god dang minute. Oh, okay, there's 2 more. I see now, said the blind man. Alright, so that says that I'm supposed to have a wire tie on these 2, but I ain't going to. I'm going to put one there and hold it up. It says use 2, right? Yeah. Woo, look at that. Sexy delivery, sexy delivery. Oh wait, that's Mr. Rogers' speedy delivery, wasn't it? And I got some of both. Look, see? Say hey. Can't drink that one. Roll. We don't got the money left for it. No. We don't have the money for shrimp tonight. Well, yeah, you can. Get 2. We might actually have one in there. Did you look? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I know. It'll be all right. Yeah. I'm sure. Okay. No, 2. Well, if they got a big bag, it'll be cheaper. Right? I think it's cheaper for the big bag. Alright, there we go. Got them. Country was great. Work was great, not country. I was answering Paul Cumber. It was great. Got aggravated today. I was running into some JavaScript errors that were a pain in my rear. But I finally got them figured out. And tomorrow I will finish everything that I started today. Alright, so now we're going to make 1 cable. Finalize it, make 1 cable, wrap the whole cable bundle. Then we get to mount the filament sensor. And then the filament sensor cover. Alright. The plug. The fan nozzle's already on there with the 45 or whatever fan. It's already there, so I don't have to do that. So that's what we'll do. We will finish wrapping this, and then we will install the cover. Let's do that. I just love me some tie wrap. No, I don't. No, I don't. It is a cool upgrade. I'm actually really looking forward to getting it running. I like the extruder on the Mark III, and this will give me that, or this will be a lot closer to that than what I had before. So I will definitely be excited about this for sure. And yeah, I'm ready. I've been wanting to do it. I told y'all when I got it, I was ready to do it. I had to print the parts out. And then now I am so ready for it. Because this one had a thermal runaway. The heater cartridge was going bad in it. And I'm gonna be very upset if I get this one done and the heater cartridge is no good. But if that's the case, then you know, we'll change it out and go on about our business. But I would really like to get this up and running. Maybe not today, but tomorrow at the latest. Which I'm not even an hour in today. I'm only 43 in a minute. Go pay for your supper, buddy. I swear one of these days I'm gonna get to Nashville. I'm gonna see Ricky live. It'd be so cool if I could like tell a whole country club, y'all come on, and everybody show up. That would be so friggin' awesome. But I know Nashville's a trip for a lot of folks. Now, ooh, that's close. That's the, what is that? That's the sensor. Nope, that's that. That's a Pender probe. What is that? That's 4 wires. That go into a cable. That's the fan. Okay. So there's the fan. There's the Pender probe. Of course, I got my hot end, which I need to trim. And I actually have the thermistor that needs to be trimmed as well, because that's way too long. Probably could trim it off down to about where I actually spliced it together at. That's not too bad. Yeah, it is. No, it's way too long. It's 6 inches longer than everything else. But we'll do what we gotta do. One of these days, Ricky, do not be surprised. Nashville's only about 7 hours away. Something like that, 8 tops. So don't be surprised. We'll come up and spend the weekend. One weekend. All right, that's that. So that tells me that the E is done. Well, no, we got to do the filament sensor. That's right. Ow! No, I didn't hit my foot. All right, so let's turn this around. I like this little table. This little table I got at Walmart, and it's kind of like Chris's table. It's got the hardwood flooring on it. So it's, I mean, it's really stout feeling. Now it's kind of a, you know, it's a fold-up table, so it ain't as stout as far as legs go. But the surface itself is fantastic. Not just vinyl. It's actually textured. The click together feels like 9 hours from you. Yeah, it's a few hours from us. So. All right, so next is we got this right there. You can't see that. Move back. Put that back. That piece. I've got 2 M10s, which I only have 1 here. So let me get another M10 out of my box. I think I got some. I hope I do. If not, I'm sure there's a M10s or M8s. That's M5. What is this M8? Or M3x8? Whatever you want to say. You know what I was talking about. Come on, I know I got one somewhere. There's another bag over here. That's bag 2. Am I in bag 2? I'm supposed to be in bag 2? Let me see if this is bag 2. I don't think it is. I think we're still in bag 1. So I'm missing an M3x10. Which I know I got one somewhere. I just have to find it. Alright. There's one. Make sure it ain't under here and fell off somewhere. It didn't. It might have fell off somewhere, but it didn't fall off of there. Let's see if I can find one somewhere. Somewhere's there's one. This is my spare box. Not seeing a 10. You know, I was worried about that other gear set, but I got some of them pins right here. I do not see a 10. I do not know if I have some in my other box or not. Let me see. Got to move a bunch of junk to get in here. Let me see what we got here. Nope, that's not them. Square nuts, hammer nuts, PTFE tubing. Do I have any? What are these? Nope. What are these? M3x30s. Trying to find the right ones. What do we got here? M3x12. Push comes to shove, I could probably get away with a 12 and a washer or two. Let me make sure that I don't. I got a couple more boxes in here. These are. That's M5s, M3x25s. Y'all gonna make me look for that dadgum screw, ain't you? These are M3x8. M3. by 8. Well, I'll be dadgum. Maybe there's one in here. Yeah, there's one in here. I'll just steal one out of here. It even said look in the spare bag, but I don't see a spare bag. Is that a 10? That might be a 10. Pretty sure it is. All right. Yep. M3x10 there. Where's the PTFE tubing? That little bitty one. See it. There it is. Down in there. What's up, Harley? How are you? All right, there's that. Man, that's a. Oh, they've got it expanded out. Okay. They use some type of flaring tool to flare it both out. You know what I haven't been doing? And I know this is sacrilege, but I haven't been eating those. I have a whole, these are, what's up, Tom? Philip and Frenchie? This is an unopened bag of gummy bears. And they went back in the box. You saw that, right? I do not like gummy bears. Get out from under there. Alright, so I got that, and I need that little cap right there. I have printed so many of these things. I have lost so many of these. These, oh wait, get out there. Those, the little bitty caps that go on top of the filament sensor on the MK3. Because clear, contrary to popular belief, when you're doing clear filament, me on the MK3, if you're not in a dark space, take it off. Take the little light block thing off. It actually lets the light see your filament. I've got some see-through filaments that it won't see with the block in, but you take the block out and it works just fine. All right, so what's next? What are we doing next? Mounting the filament sensor cover. So we're going to take this. All right, I got to slide this over here so I can get to it. We're going to take this and we're going to slide this right down in that hole there. I guess that's as far as she goes. Doesn't say that it goes very far. Note yourself. Do not get Walter the 1 pound gummy. That's correct. You can send me candy all you want, just not gummy bears. Mounting the filament sensor cover. Okay. Got the 2 screws. They look like they go right there. There's that. One M10, M3 by 10 there. M10. We got a screw in this little bitty thing. It just printed. I know I saw that. I did. How did it turn out? I know it was hollow. I've been trying not to stay on Twitter as much, or Facebook either. And I did get your message though, Tom. Thank you for sending me that. I will do my best to get it just as soon as possible, my friend. All right. So that is down in there. That's down in there. Are those just in the plastic? I think they're just in the plastic. Yeah. Now this goes right in here. Like so. Ow. Don't let your finger slip and hit your fan. It hurts. Alright. You know what? I don't know. What is Wednesday? Are you talking about Wavy Wednesday? Or are you talking about the interview for Wednesday? Because I was actually very happy with my Wavy Wednesday print, even though it's not one of the wavy, like, we've been doing Wavy Wednesdays. Oh, any type, Paul Cumber. I'm just not a big fan of gummy candy. Gummy worms and stuff like that, but I mean anything from Pop Rocks to chocolate, it doesn't matter. I like candy, I just don't like gummy candy. Well, it's not public speaking, Tom. It's just me and you talking. Just remember that. It's just you and I. Nobody else. Because nobody actually shows up to watch those, contrary to popular belief. It's just you, and I have a bunch of bots that look like they're somebody else. That's all there is. That's it. Nothing else. Alright, so I get to go backwards. Now it says the heat bed assembly. The heat bed assembly. This actually is going to be a pain. Alright, so it doesn't say which bag, but I'm pretty sure it's the next bag. Alright, unpack the heat bed without assembled cable. Please proceed. Okay. Yeah, see, I can't mount my bed the same. So what I have to do is mount the wires, like so. I don't know what they're talking. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, I got you. Red and black. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Alright. Then we've got the parts for that. The parts for that. Okay. Alright. There. There. Okay. And then okay, I see, said the blind man. I'm just going down through all parts here and see what they want me to do at the end of this. Alright, alright. Finalizing the wrap, mounting the heat bed. See, the mounting of the heat bed I have to do differently. So mine will be a little different. I've already got the heat bed on, but once I get it there, I need to really level the bed. You feel like a bot right now? I hear you. I need to level the bed because I have to make my own standoffs because the couplers on here won't let the bar go down far enough, and I need to make sure. I'm not even sure on this one. But yes, I am hitting right there. I'm hitting the pender probe, so that'll have to go up. But I have to raise the bed up high enough on these M3 screws that I have in here in order to have the bed high enough for the knock before it hits the X carriage over here onto the coupler. And it is a beast. It is a standard Mark III bed, what will be a Mark III bed on a, so it's got the standard 210 by 250, but it's 465 millimeters tall. So I'll basically have a MK3 with no power off or zoom that's 465 millimeters tall that can print 465. But mine is also not going to be as easy as just updating the firmware and going either. I have to tell it where this first point is here, for one. And I also need to tell it the height in the firmware. Now, I'm not sure, not 100% sure. I'm going to try it with just standardizing it first. I have another 1 hour, Tom. I have one more hour. Did you have to extend any wires for the extended Z height? Just the monitor cables. The rest of them, no, because the X carriage moves up with it. And they're plenty tall enough. And then the now with this, I don't know about the. I have the longer the extruder motor wire on it, but I'm pretty sure that my motor wire is long enough. I'm not sure about the rest of them. I think they'll make it. Let me look and see. I can actually find out right now because you're right. I didn't even think about that. Did not even think about it. Let me run this up and see. I may actually have to route wires differently than what they say. I don't believe so, because I know all my thermistor wires and fan wires and all that are long enough. Now the Prusa fan wires, I'm not sure. And if that's the case, that's gonna suck. And that's the ones I would have issues with. There should be plenty. Once they go in there, they go in the side. I think. Yeah, they go in the side. So that should be, Tom, should be plenty. Should be plenty of wire. And we'll know either today or tomorrow. I'm not there yet, so I don't know for sure yet, but we'll find out. All right, so let's get started. Let's turn this around, because most everything I'm gonna have to do for this right now is on the back. By putting all this stuff together, and you're supposed to put it together. What? Hold on just a second. Let me see a close-up of the motor mounts for the Z. I think we can design better that won't need the... Well, you can. These are true, Llama, these are true MK3 motor mounts. They have some made for 2040 already, so there's no need to redesign them. They've already been redesigned. I was just saving time and not printing them. So when I get around to that, I will remount the bed, but for right now, I'm just gonna jack the bed up just a little bit, make it level to the frame. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and then we can worry about that at a later date. But yes, they already have them. The guys that, yeah, I know, right? The guys that do the Haribo or Zarabo, whatever they're called, I can't even remember what they call them. The extended printers. Oh wow. Okay, so here's some different wires. They have them already done. They do, and you know they're pretty good guys. These are all the screws and stuff for the bed that I'm not going to use. All right, so let's get started. First things first, we have factory heat bed. Yeah. All right, so I need, got that. M3 by 10 screws, we need 2. M3 washers, need 2. Lock nuts, need 2. And 1 power cable. All right, so we're going to take a 10 and a washer. We are going to put the black on positive. Oh, that got some of y'all's goat, didn't it? Black on positive, red on negative. Is that right? Is that correct? Am I right in that assumption? Before I tighten that down, let's get the next one started. Pull this to the rear so we can get to it easier. Oh, I don't like being a lazy ass. Not me. Alright, so heat bed wires. Y'all want the overhead camera, or you want the little side view camera here so you can see it like right there? Does it matter? Do you care? Are you asleep? I think you're sleeping. Come over. There we go. No answers. Let's try it with this one and see what it looks like. Oh wow, that sucks. There. Alright. Now let's take, crank down on that. Shane from Prusa must be working hard today. He's not here. Normally he's here in the afternoons. Because he tells them he's working and he ain't got nothing better to do. They must have caught on. He must be working today. These, I'm pretty sure that you want these good and snug. They give you lock nuts so they don't come off. I know you told me you were sleeping. I got you. All right, so let's go back over here. Make sure that you got the red to the black and the black to the white and the white to the red and the green. We're all good, I think. All right. Now I need the textile sleeve. M3 by 10 screws times 3 and cable covers. Alright, so there's 1 cable cover and there's 2 cable covers. So we have those. I think that's it. And it says what? M3 by 10 by 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I see 3 of those. Alright, so first things first, let's scroll down. You gotta put the nuts in here. Make sure they're not cocked. And be ready to go. Alrighty. Okay. let's take 3 of these. I'm gonna take the long one here and push them down in the hole. They're not wanting to be tight. There ain't no hammering. They're not gonna stay. They're gonna have to be coerced. Supposed to have a pair of channel locks. There they are. We had printed M3 head cable. That's what these are. I printed all these. All these were printed here. They didn't come with them. All right, there's one. See if we can get another one to go in there and stick. Sure we can. There's 2. Gotta be careful not to break your plastic. Ah, I got you. So you had the soldered bed wires. Well, the MK3 was different. Hold on. Okay, I got you, Joe. I got you. All right, so this will go right down on there, like so, like it says. Well, there's supposed to be holes for that. There we go. Maybe. Why are you cocked up like so? Hold on. These have got to come together some. Well, let's see what we can do, because we'll have to try harder. That is a M3x10. Okay. Now, it says I got to tighten that down. Let's tighten that down. Well, that's down. And this piece, wait a minute, gotta have this one in there. This goes through there like so. Maybe. That ain't gonna work. I gotta move that over. Let me bend that wire high, maybe, over there, like so. Yeah. Move the black one down there a little bit. There we go. Now then. Now we're cooking. Don't fall off. Scared me. Oh, that's all the way back. Alright, so there's that. Let's put the thermistor wire up through there. That should go right there. We should maybe get an M3x10 in there. Yeah, Joe, I believe that my Mark III was soldered, the bed was soldered. I didn't think that they did any of the 2.5 soldered, because they're the 12-volt beds, and I thought they did that so that they wouldn't get accidentally sent in with the others. Now, it may have been a change after you got yours, but it just makes sense that they would keep them separate from the others, because you really don't want somebody hooking 24 volts to one of these. All right, let me see. I've got some cap head screws in here that are smaller. I'll make sure I wasn't supposed to use those. No, M3x10. Okay, so do those. Did that. All of that is prepared. That is done. That was not done yet. Okay, that's what I didn't do. All right, so let's take that back loose a bit. Somebody I hear her out there showing off her horn. Right. I hear it. So for those of y'all that weren't watching the stream yesterday, and I did want to say thank you to Joe for subscribing. I did notice that, and I'm pretty sure you're the one that did it. But yesterday morning, I put an old Ooga style horn on my daughter's car that she's going to drive to high school. And she just got brought home by one of her friends in band, and she was out there showing off the horn, which I guess, you know, that's kind of different for them, you know, not the train horn, because several people have those, but I haven't heard anybody put one of those horns on the car, and it's pretty funny. We were riding home yesterday, and every time I'd hit the horn, she'd just smile really big. No, it's fine. It's fine, Paul Cumber. I wasn't knocking you for not watching. I was just saying you would have missed that about me doing the thing on it. I need to take that and pop that back loose a little bit. I need a different screwdriver though. That one will probably work. It's pretty tight in there. Now, should be able to. No, man. No, I'm more conscious about stuff like that, buddy. And a lot of folks, and don't get me wrong, I understand it really shouldn't matter. It's just a friggin' horn. But to some people, it does matter. You know, it's what it. We'll put you back on. All right, so y'all can't see squat. They're right there. Just tighten these back up. I had to put the sleeve into here. All right, so that's tight. That's tight. Now let's go back to overhead. All right. Now we can go back to overhead. Let's get this one out of the way. Because now I'm just going to be doing this. So, all right, well, you know, it's been an hour. Y'all know how to support the channel. Links are in the description below. If you have a little bit and you want to give a little bit, my daughter's trying to get to Ireland. The GoFundMe link is in the description. She's doing a study abroad for University of Florida, and she's paying for it, you know, all out of pocket because I'm not really in a position to help her. So it's something she's already signed up. She's already got approved. She's got her plane ticket. She's got her passport. She's already signed up for all the courses and all that stuff. She's working on getting scholarships, but the GoFundMe will definitely help. So there's that. Okay. Today is Monday. So hopefully, maybe, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll be here. Okay, so there's that. Now, they're all cable tied up. Later, John. What's up, 3D printing trucker? Look, it's Fernando Pena has finally showed up. He's late, man. What's up? I hear you, man. I would like to get a job where I stay home every day like I used to have too. Oh, you're talking about where you're at home every day. You know, I get that. All right, so there's all of that. Now I've got to get this bed level. And then once that's done, let's go back. I'm gonna level the bed here in just a second, tighten it all down. The next thing is electronics. This is so much fun. It's got the disassembly and all that. I don't really care about the disassembly. Don't really care. I'm not putting that new one back in there. And I know they want you to tie it all down, but I'm not doing any of that. I just need the stuff to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh, this one's actually, the new box actually has screws on it. That's freaking cool. Alright, so what is this? Heat bed thermistor, heat bed heater. Okay. And they give you a new heat bed heater plug with it. So, you know, that's not too bad. Not worried about that. What is this? This is Rambo extruder clip. Okay. Ah, because you have a V cable for your extruder, for your, I see, said blind man. Hammer to disassemble. I know, I get you. Hey, there's Robbie Mac. He been slipping too. All right, so let's go back up here. I don't really need the disassembly or any of the door. I'm not doing any of this. Okay, so mine's going to be a little loosey goosey. So I'm gonna get down here to this one, but first we got to do the bed. So let's do the bed and see what we get here. And in order to do that, I got to have a tape measure because well, you know what? I might have some batteries. Matter of fact, I found some batteries. I found a pack of batteries over here. Let me see if I can get to them. Because then I can have a new battery. There they are, way down there. Way down in the jungle deep. The signified monkey stepped on the lion's feet. Somebody tell me where that come from. I will be impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I will be impressed if you know where that came from. Not that you have to impress me. All right, Fernando. Sorry you couldn't stay long, man. Is everything okay, I hope? My wife and daughter just left to go to. All right, so wait a minute. Why are you not coming on? Okay. That battery must not be no good. There we go, brand new battery. You know, I had to print this battery cover. I have to say, it worked pretty good. Or it works pretty good. All right, so that's zeroed. All right, let's zero it right there. And let's get where we get. I need to, let's try to kind of, sort of, even it out right there. Pretty dadgum close, actually. All right, so let's take this. Let's stick it right there. 38.02. All right, so that one can go up just a little bit. I'm gonna do it to this one. So this one looks like my original height, which helps. All right, so there's that. Let's go here. It's got to go up just a touch. pretty close right there. Pretty dadgum close. Alright, so I wish I had a dadgum 7mm box end wrench, but I don't. I'm going to tighten this down right here. There's some needle nose. This one here, I want to make sure good and tight. There we go. All right. Hey, John Hammond. Welcome to the Country Club. Yes, the 2.5 does. John Hammonds is new here, guys. Y'all know what that means. Yeah, I do Filament Frenzy, and I explained it a little earlier. How the way that I've got the frame and motors mounted, the head won't go down far enough to engage the bed, so you can put plastic down. So I had to come up with some standoffs that were tall enough to raise the bed. So what I do is, okay, mine is not a manually leveled bed. I make the bed the same height on all four corners from the frame, and then let the auto bed leveling take over from there. But it has to be high enough in order for the hot end to actually get to the bed. And I can't do that on my other, but I'm trying on this one to get it done. All right, so now I can measure this one once I pull it to the front. So let's see where we are right here. Should be close. Were you? Cool, man. That's awesome. Been watching quietly. Well, y'all give him a warm welcome, if you will. All right, so this one's got to come way up. Way, way, way up. Oh, I actually have, believe it or not, I've got some more interviews that I need to edit and put out. And I haven't done it, which is my fault for sure. A little more. That's perfect right there. Now let's drop this top one down. But that, Filament Frenzy, is quit magnets. That is why I have a manual bed on this printer. Yeah, I bet. This is not Xander from 3D. That one's got to come up just a touch too. Not much, but a little bit. This see, it really and truthfully, it springs and will pretty much level itself on these. So once I get them close, the tension on the corners will make it pop up to just about level. So that should be pretty spot on right there. It may be a little bit, you know, 1/10 of a millimeter or something, but it ain't much. All right. This side right here could come up just a touch. It'd probably do better if I could get the magnets off of it. All right, so let's see what we get here. Wasn't much at all. Then before, when I had this just as a Mark II, I had gotten lazy and I didn't, all of these nuts were not tightened. So the bed would actually wobble, you could feel it. E-juice, what kind of e-juice? What? Your dolly build was your first 3D printer? Well, that's cool, man. That's awesome, though. Did you follow along with Tom's? And nobody told, wait, their trucker did. Trucker's the only one. Trucker's the only one. That's messed up. E-juice. Yeah, I vape. I got my e-juice. All right. So the next thing, according to that, is we got to plug in some electronics. Turn that off. Lay it over here. Lay all this stuff out of the way. But I really shouldn't need all that stuff. So first things first. I don't even know this goes to there and there. So we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and plug in the motor and X-axis limit switch, because I disconnected those because I had to take it off. So we're going to plug in the motor. Maybe. There. Now here comes the fun, because I don't remember which one went on where. I'm going to put the white on the front and the black on the back. Oh, can't you see? Maybe. But I don't believe there was anything in the middle. I believe it was one end, the other, and then you're good. Alright, so there's that. I disconnected my monitor. Probably didn't have to do that, but it was in the way for me to plug everything back in. What are we talking about? Yes, fireworks time. Oh. What kind of e-juice? This is homemade e-juice, man. It's just strawberry vanilla that I make. Okay, Tom. Talking about fireworks time. I got a little bit before I get to fireworks time. But it should be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm gonna take this door off so I can get to it a lot better. All right. Now then, now we got to remember where everything goes, right? Isn't that the way that works? What's it say? What's it say first? Heat bed thermistor and heater. Okay, well, they gave me a new heater thing, so I'm assuming that goes like so into there. Okay, so there's the heat bed. The heat bed thermistor is over here. So there's that. Now, those two are done. Of course, you know they're supposed to go through this hole over here, but right now I'm gonna leave them out. I've got to get out my screwdriver here in a minute, put this on, but first, let's scroll on down. Let's get these Y cables that they tell us to put on. Hopefully one will go one place and one will go at each other. All right, so this one goes on to the ones with the same color. All right. And the other one, pretty sure, goes on the pender probe. Yes. They will only fit one place, so we're good there. All right, we're good there. That's why that fan wire is so much shorter than the rest of them, because they extend it by a bit. Okay, so now let's scroll on down. I'm not tucking cables and all that crap. I want to plug stuff in. We've got pender probe, the left hot end fan, the V cable with 3 wires. Okay. All right, wait a minute now. The hot end fan. Put this, well, first let's do it the way they say. Pender probe, V cable with 4 wires. so that's this one. Nope. That's the 3 wires. That's the 4 wires. Alright, so it's not the fan, that's the pin probe. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Red, yellow, black. Alright, so on the pin probe, we've got the red and the 2. Alright, so the red goes right there. It won't fit but one direction. So that goes right there. And that's where it came from before. Alright, so there's those. Now, the next one is the left hot end fan cable with 3 wires. It goes up here. Okay, so they are using plugs that they didn't use before. So, just so you know. They are using unused sensor plugs for that. Okay, so the next thing, I scroll, wait, what is that? What's the yellow? Extruder motor, yellow label with an E. Extruder heater. Why is that circled there? Oh, I need to come over here. I was fixing to say, what is that? That's just some gold on the board. Oh, I do have that, okay. So we look at the next picture, and we go with the extruder motor, which is right here. And which direction are we going? We're going black to the top. These are not the Prusa motors, so I have to make sure that my wires are going in the correct way, because I had to wire these right and I don't want to screw them up. Alright, so the next thing is the extruder heater, which is right here. I need to put some wires on the end of it because I don't even have any yet. Alright, let's strip these off and do this. Oh, and we are going to power it up and move it before I do the firmware upgrades and all that stuff. I want to make sure everything's moving, functioning, X-axis is working, you know, that type of stuff. So let's loosen these up. They are loose. And there's no positive and negative on these, so not necessary. Wait a minute, am I missing stuff? Smoke vapor, yes I do. Downhill, yes. Fireworks sound, we're talking about business. Nice, that's the thing about the MK2. More wires, right? Kit has, no, the kit doesn't come with the INZ. The kit is $148, I think. The INZ board alone is 110 or at least 100. So no, you don't get the INZ board with this. That's why you don't get the 24-volt power supply or any of that. None of the power off or zoom. They give you the optical filament sensor, the new Pender probe with the heater in it, and they give you, or they don't give you anything, you have to buy it. The upgraded parts, the filament sensor, the Pender probe, and the Mark 52 bed with the removable surface. So they give you enough in the kit to justify the cost. But if they do have a complete MK3 upgrade that you can do. But it's still not the MK3 because you still do not have the frame. You would have to buy the frame separately. All right, so what's next? Extruder heater, extruder thermistor, yellow green heat shrink, whatever. Yellow green heat shrink my foot. I've got this one. It's all white because I bought the Rambo kit that come with it. So it goes right there. Turn it over. Yeah, right. No. Hold on, something's wrong place. 1, 2, 3. Go here. 1. Okay, so I've got something plugged into there that don't go there. Aha. It's the Pender program that I've got in the wrong place. Yeah, I gotta try to get it out. Oh, I hate that one. That one sticks so bad. Where'd my needle nose go? I laid them over here. Alright, $4.99 you can get the. Oh, okay. I got you. $4.99. What? $1.99 the MK2. Oh, if you go from a Mark 1 to an MK2, they give you that upgrade. Okay, there's no on this one. I have no. I don't know which way it goes because I have no box on it, so I don't know which way is correct. So we're gonna assume that it's that way and put it on there. Now then, this one right here, I'm not mistaken, we'll go into that. That is correct. And this one will go into here. And my hot end fan, and I can't remember. I'm gonna assume again, probably incorrectly, while we're gonna test it all. This is the positive. I have no idea which way that is. So let's just put it on there and see. It ain't gonna smoke the fan if the leads are backwards, so not so bad. Just gotta plug it on correctly. Alright, there's that. That's all on. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's everything plugged in. That is everything plugged in. So now we're going to put power to it. Oh wait, no, I gotta put my LED wires back in here. And I don't have any clue. Get over here. Which way did it go? Which way is 1? Which one is 1? That's number 2. All right, so the right one is number 2. That's right there. Number 2, number 1. Now on the board, they should only fit one way. But they won't. They'll fit multiples because just the way it is. All right, so let's put number 2 on first. And I missed. There we go. You know what'll happen if I have these backwards? Not a dang thing. It just won't show up like it's supposed to. Come on. There we go. All right, let's put some power to it and see if we got anything. No, I didn't. Damn it. It worked. Uh-oh. Something ain't right. It showed original Prusa. Something. Oh, I'm missing a plug. How come I'm missing a plug? Where do you go? How did I miss a plug? What was that? Extruder motor. Left hot end fan. That's what I'm missing right there. On those pins right there. Now which way does that go? Filament sensor cable. Ensure the red wire is on the right, facing the outside of the board. Okay. So put those on here. Is that it? Did I hit it? No, I didn't hit it. Now you know it's funny because it may be that the version 2, yeah. See, it comes up original Prusa, but as soon as hold on. I know, right, Joe? without relocating it, you end up not being able to put it on the shelf because you can't see the screen. Yeah, I know. Well, with this one, I put it up on the shelf and you can see the screen. You can tilt it down some, and I may relocate it sooner or later. But right now, according to this, I'm pretty sure the reason I'm having issues is because this don't like the firmware. Because I see original Prusa, but then it doesn't know what to do with all the signals that it's receiving. All right, get out of there. I gotta have a USB cable, and you're the one I got. All right, so the problem is, can I upgrade it without turning it on? Because it goes kind of wonky after that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it gave me power to the board. Yeah. Well, I thought I did. All right, can I burn it without having it turned on? Anybody? Let's go out to Prusa. Prusa firmware. Okay, good. All right, so let's see here. Which one I gotta get? The 2.5. So I need to download this. Show in the folder and extract this. The MK3 2.5 folder. Then I gotta go find said folder. Right there. Alright. CVES. ES. Where the heck's the English one? Hold on just a second, it's coming. Give me a second. I don't know. Hold on. Can you hear me? There, am I back yet? Is that better? What's up, Jason? Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Yeah, I know the stream health ain't real good. All right, so, all right, we're back. I guess. I don't know what. OBS just said we're disconnected. All right, so I downloaded all this and I don't see an English version. Y'all help me out here. Am I doing something wrong? Because I've got the 1.3. There's a CZ, a DE, a ES, a IT, and a PL. Anybody? Now, Jason Smith, hold on now. Are you the right one? Are you the Jason Smith I'm thinking you are? Because if that's cool, that's cool. I appreciate you being here. Let me see. No, you're a different Jason Smith. Yeah, my wife's got a cousin named Jason Smith. Thought you might be him, but Jay. You hush it, Joe. Anybody on the languages? Anybody at all? Because I don't know which one to use. I mean, how to choose the firmware. This is in English. Oh, I got you. Your real last name is too unique. The Spanish one? I'm not putting the Spanish one on here. Or is that right? No thanks. What the heck was that? Oh, this is stupid. Alright, I got it at 1.3. Oh, I got you. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. They all have English. They're all bilingual. English plus secondary language. So it doesn't matter which one you use. Does not matter. Alright. So now I can go over here to the Prusa folder on my computer. I believe I can anyway. Go to Prusa 3D. Go to the, where's the firmware up there? There's one here somewhere. Publisher, Putty. Oh, where the hell is it? Interface, NetFab, multi-material. I don't see it. What the heck? Am I supposed to use like something else? I don't see the firmware updater. There used to be one. Prusa. You're supposed to use Slick 3R? No. Oh, it is in Slick 3R now. Okay. So let's go do that. I can minimize that. Let's go to slick3r.pe. And I'm going to say Slick 3R. So, alright. Flash printer firmware. Be damned if it ain't. How about that? It picked the right one. Let's go over here. Let's go to download. Download. Let me go find my folder. MK2.5. And we are going to use the, we'll use Spanish. That way if it does advance that average output log, so let's flash it. I ain't seeing no flashing lights in here. It says it's finished. Timeout communicating with programmer. But what if I turn it on and hit flash? Can't open device. Access is denied. What the heck? Oh, wait. Rescan. Close it. Oh, that's nasty. Browse. Yes, it open. Output log. Flash. Can't open device. Access is denied. Now let's make sure, for sure, that I've got the friggin' 1.3. I believe I do. Let me go get a flashlight and I'll be back. Because I don't have one in here. I believe both of these are 1.3s though. But why wouldn't it flash the firmware? Alright. Yeah, 1.3A. So what am I doing wrong here, fellas? What's up, Mr. Buttram? Access is denied. So I gotta turn this off. Take that down, turn this on. Yeah, I wish I could turn that beep off. But it's garbage up there, I can't see nothing. Oh, there we go. Alright, so all this, I can read it now. Hey, error max temp. Oh, that's why it's screaming at me. What do I got plugged in the wrong place? Something's plugged in the wrong place. That's not it. That was my fan. So that's correct. Hold on. That loud to y'all? No, I don't have no slicers open or anything. All right, so that turned on my print fan and the other fan. Both of them are on, trying to cool the hot end off. And it's not hot, so it's not heating. But my thermistor's saying it is. So let's try this again. Yeah, sorry. Thermistor's in the wrong slot. You think so? Let's go look and see. Alright, Pinda, left hot end fan, extruder motor, extruder heater, extruder thermistor. Alright, so the extruder thermistor is the light green one. Alright, so that's that one. Not in the wrong place according to them. So the only thing would be the bed thermistor, which is kind of difficult to put in the wrong place as well. So the bed thermistor goes there. Heat bed power goes there. Okay. Yeah, that won't go but one direction. No, it's got to be one of these other pins that's causing it some issues. Let me see if I can flash some firmware again. Browse. Watch the log. Flash. Now it's writing. Got to have power to it. I will tell you, I hooked up the electronics, but I still have another set, and we're going to run out of time. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to skip the wizard, and we're going to move it and make sure it moves, and then I will make sure that I get the Pinda probe adjusted, and tomorrow when you get here, hopefully, we'll be laying plastic down with it. And I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's probably what's going to happen because I'm not red light. Uh-oh, I'm doing it again. What did it say? Hold settings found, default PID will be set. Yeah, the hot end thermistor is showing 710 degrees. So something is wrong with the way it's plugged in, or I've got it in the wrong spot somehow. So let's see. Let me unplug that. Need some pliers. I know y'all are dying over there. I don't know how that works with no thermistor in it. Okay, it's not plugged in at all right now, because I even pulled the little plastic part out. So now it's showing 23. Let's hit a refresh. All right, so we've got 0, 24, and 30. All right, so make sure I get these right. Could I have them backwards, you reckon? I guess the thermistor could be bad. It was a brand new set, but that means nothing. I could have broke a wire. Could have broken a wire when putting it together up here, because it's one of those little glass bulbs. I don't have a hot end, an original E3D V6. Yeah, see that says 702 as soon as I plug it in. So somewhere we are wrong. Not only that, my motors are tight, but my hot end fan here is running, or my cooling fan, so it's not correct. And where are you at? You're down here. Hold on, gotta find the right one. Shouldn't be. They should be the same. Yeah, I can do that. I don't have another. Wait. Do I have one I can trick it with? Maybe. That's not it. Thought I had it in here. Nope. I've got one here. Somewhere over here. That I took out. Got a couple things wrong though. So I will be figuring out some wiring here in a little bit. Where is that down? Right there. That cartridge right there. I've got one here I can plug in, maybe. I don't think I can get it in there. There we go. Alright, so it's showing 24. So I should be able to go to calibration, not auto homing. Nope, let's do this. Go back to main. Where's the setting? Yeah, move axis. Let's move X first. Alright, something ain't right with that, because it's not moving. So something's wrong on my X-axis motor. These should be wired right. They were working before with Marlin. I don't think it would be different with Prusa, would it? But something's not right. Alright, let's get out of here and let's try the wire. Alright, see the wire's working fine, so I know my wires aren't backwards. So I need to unplug my X and see what's going on here, because I didn't have it plugged in up there. We'll figure that out. Alright. Alright, so we're moving. I got electronics moving. I'm out of time. So either I can continue tomorrow or I can stay here and work on it right now. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. That'll give me something to work on tomorrow. I may have to change the dadgum thermistor, which will suck, by the way. So let's see if we can heat the bed. Let's see if it works. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to settings, temperature, bed. Let's just crank it up. I'm not seeing any light on. Oh, there it comes right on. Put it at 100. And it is heating right on up. I mean, right on up. I guess is the cooling fan supposed to be on all the time? I don't think it is. I think I've got it on backwards. Because it is a one wire that goes here. And I think that I've probably got that on backwards. That was not that wire. Okay. So that's not it. So the bed can feel hot. Alright, so let's hit the reset on there. Prusa i3 MK2.5 is ready. So the firmware is good. No more squealing. So I know it's the thermistor, and I don't know if it's the wires. I had to splice those wires, so it may not have good connection, or I may have destroyed it when sticking it in the side of the hot end over there. So I may have to take that back out, which is going to be fun without taking this apart. It is not an E3D V6, but it is a knockoff. So anyway, that's going to be the end for today, or at least for the stream. And I don't know. I'm probably not going to touch it till tomorrow, so we can continue, and y'all can help me troubleshoot, unless y'all don't want to, and y'all want to go back to just yakking away. We can do that too. But I enjoy working on it. I tried to keep up with the chat as much as possible. But I will check on the thermistor and see what's going on with that, because that's aggravating to me. So y'all have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow. And yeah, treat each other like you're supposed to, y'all. And I appreciate all y'all's help and y'all being here. Thanks, guys.